So traditionally, Father Christmas wore green robes, now often red due to the cross pollination with Santa Claus, more of a symbol of the festive spirit versus the specific individual. Historically older, wiser, and gentler, as we definitely saw our elders, especially at that time, and more of a Victorian gentleman rather than a North Pole CEO type. Whereas Santa Claus had a red suit, big belly full of jelly, white fur trim, all standard, running a global toy production and empire with elves, logistics. He's jolly, he's boisterous, he's commercial, really good for marketing, and essential to the American Christmas spectacle. I mean, even those who think there is a war on Christmas or don't celebrate Christmas in America know Santa, recognize him in Britain, from what I've seen. Santa and Father Christmas have essentially kind of merged into one amalgam. Kids will use the names interchangeably, though Father Christmas still has that quaint, nostalgic charm, I must say. And I do enjoy hearing it by little ones with their little British accents, which is always fun. But the British traditions are a little bit different than I am used to in the US, right? They leave mince pies and a sherry, yes, alcoholic, rather than the traditional milk and cookies that we leave in the United States. They write letters to Santa, sometimes burned in the fireplace so that the smoke carries them to Santa in the North Pole. And they have a continued emphasis on cozy storybook Father Christmas imagery in cards and decorations. In the US, the Santa brand is the juggernaut, of course. Common traditions, as I mentioned, are leaving milk and cookies out for him because we live on dairy and sugar in the United States, of course. You have elaborate mall Santa photo ops that you actually now have to make appointments to do because it got so crazy and insane with all of the people trying to wait online for Santa. You write letters addressed to the North Pole, and even big department stores like Macy's have capitalized on that, having huge, almost red like post boxes scattered throughout the store in order for kids to bring their letters to Santa. They drop them in, expecting them to have a special delivery to the North Pole. And in America, also, of course, there is a strong emphasis on Santa as a whole, being the heart of the commercial Christmas season in parades, in movies, in ornaments, everything.